What is up, guys? I just want to say thank you for checking out another one of my videos. I really do appreciate that. Make sure you give it a like, you subscribe, maybe give it a little comment, just to get the conversation going. I'm gonna first off, this is the order that I got from Bold that I mentioned in my unboxing video that I actually got 13% eBay bucks on. So they managed to qualify for that 13% back. So I ended up getting these really, really close to like $100, like 99 bucks. Actually, just under 100 bucks, let's say. And it really made me think. I'm like, you know what? When I get these Libertads, I'm going to do a video on them. And I'm going to give some people some perspective on these Libertads. So that's what I'm doing right now. I want to give you guys something to consider. When I had first started stacking years ago, I was buying Libertads 5 a year. Every single year, 5 Libertads a year. And Libertads were in the conversation with the Eagles and Maples as standard Boolean at the time when I was stacking. All the research that I did before I started buying led me to believe that Libertads were standard Boolean. And they were. They were about the same price at that time, to be honest. But what's happening now, it's changing, okay? I had to offload, I would say like 80% of my stack in order to buy my home that I have now. I have not bought Libertads since, so I stopped that trend of buying 5 a year. And the reason being is because Libertads haven't been in the conversation. I haven't heard much about Libertads. Yeah, here and there, talking to people, Libertads are beautiful. Yeah, but do you buy them? No. Do you own any? No. Well, there you go. So that's why I haven't been buying them, right? Even though, like I said, they were considered standard Boolean. Even then. So what's happening now, it's changing. There's a couple things you need to consider. There's 10 million Eagles minted a year. Over 10 million a year. Over 10 million Maples a year. For a couple extra bucks, you can get these Libertads that people think are beautiful. I've never heard anyone say they don't like Libertads. And now what's happening is you're starting to hear people saying, I buy Libertads. I stack Libertads. So last year, and this is what I wanted to get, the point I wanted to get to, compared to 10 million Eagles, 10 million Maples, they only minted 300,000 Libertads last year. Yes, that's a big number still, but compared to 10 million, it's really not. All right? And these are never going to go out of style. Everyone's going to love Libertads. And you can get them for a good price right now. For something that's really not heavily minted. And what I really like about them is the mintages are up and down every year. I mean, one year they make $1 million. Another year one year they only made like 60,000. I think back in the 90s at some point. So you don't know what kind of mintage you're going to get. And the prices are pretty much stagnant. They're always kind of the same. So this year they said they're going to mint no more than 450,000 Libertads. No more than that. So I bought 5. I got them for a few bucks extra than buying 5 Eagles. So I suggest to you guys, the whole point of me rambling about these Libertads is to throw some in your stack. Take a chance. Take a stab at it. You don't know when they're going to only do a couple. A couple thousand. You don't know when. And, as much as I said nobody was talking about them and they were kind of duds for a while, like I was saying, if I had no problem liquidating my Libertads. They went in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, because everybody knows Libertads just as much as they know Eagles, just as much as they know Maples. So you will not have trouble selling these things. And whatever little premium you're paying, you will get it back because people are always going to want Libertads. Okay? So, and, they also do different sizes. They have 1/10 ounce, 1/20 ounce. They did the 5 ounce, 2 ounce. And it's just a really exciting little thing that you could throw into your stack. It's just exciting. So yeah, Salve Metal does this segment where he interviews other YouTubers in the precious metal community, obviously. And out of the last like 5 that he's interviewed, he asks, what is your favorite coin, or what is your favorite thing to stack? And out of those 5, 3 of them have said none other than Libertads. So all of a sudden they're back in the conversation, like I said. And I always say, buy what the YouTubers are buying, especially if you see it across like several channels. So if you see me doing a video on, I'm just saying, the Aztec Dragon from the World of Dragon series, and then you see another guy doing a video on it, and another one, then you should probably buy that coin. That's a pretty good indicator. 1, because people are watching it, they're being exposed to it. And 2, the YouTubers, this is what they do. They make content on precious metal. So they're going to buy stuff they believe is popular, or, you know, what they think is cool to collect. So you should kind of follow suit. It's just a good way to judge if it's a good buy or not. And Instagram's another great place. If you see people taking pictures of this stuff, that's another good indicator. Just in case you're ever confused on what you should buy, it's always a good idea to follow multiple people on YouTube and follow multiple people on Instagram. I started this channel in 2016, but I was lingering around YouTube since the very beginning when I started stacking in 2012. And I was watching Salivate Metal. I was watching, oh man, I don't even remember all the people that I was watching. I was watching a ton of people, let's put it that way. And I was buying kind of what they were buying because I wasn't 100% sure. And that was just a good little thing to gauge my purchase on, is what these people are buying. So I suggest you do the same, especially if you're new. So buy Libertads, throw some in the mix, pay the little extra money. Trust me, it's good to have them. It's just right now with the mintages and all that stuff, I think it's a good buy. So anyways, guys, ramble over. I just wanted to give you guys another perspective on Libertads since they're back in the conversation. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment down below if you have any questions, or if you want to comment or debate. Always down for that. Just leave it down below. And I will talk to you guys later.